And this is the last part three of You're Nothing. I was putting my phone on my knee there, and they tried to like not my knee but my thigh leg, and it was near my growing area. They tried to do some stimulation, and I think because there's some childlike individual outside making some noise campaign, they would try to stimulate me do these pedophilia things they do, and they want you to subscribe to this thing. They are trash. Thank God I have a camera there to show exactly what they're doing. And they'd be all quiet. It's like, and you see what they're trying to manipulate. Looking at the camera, you just so to all target individual. What is the difference? What's better to do what they do, working for pedophiles, do torturing children and women, or try to counter this reality that they're in a program that counter reality, sit in a day out to manipulate somebody to think in this disturbing way, stimulate them in a disturbing pedophilia ways, forcing them to react to children in disturbing ways, unable to speak about a pedophile that picked up kids. Try to talk about what you did as a child when in reality these people have been torturing children, including suffocating them, they try to make me say something, torture them sexually, hurt them sexually, burn them, and try to come up with this lead them type of persona by manipulations of all sorts, and then talk about something, who you follow in 2014. Try to put things together in this the most idiotic way, and to try to box in this thoughts. Are you going to get castrated? They're going to rape you? So believe it, believe it. Try to compensate the reality that you are in a program that is the foulest things ever, but it makes you feel like a god because you can control this person. My life, who knows how to control the boys that? But now I can make you feel special. I can feel special doing this, but in reality, I know what I'm part of. They are trash. I'm about to make another video called Twin, which is Young Love versus New York Eve, and not New York, New Year's Eve, because there's some manipulation they do that's just so illogical to create a fantasy. I'm here to show them what they are. They're gonna make me. They're gonna do some horrible things to me because I'm showing them what they are, as they call me a nothing. So this is the something. You heard what I said. These are the something. If I was living properly, do you think I'd be like, oh, let me live like them, like the something they are, where I have to make myself them near on the spectrum? They're trying to block our reality. I'm saying that a million times if I need to, before I die, before I get tortured, before I'm tormented even more physically in other ways. I gotta say thank you, God. They keep saying pray. Thank you, God, that I'm not over there saying black girl try to put some pedophile things. Thank you, God. I don't have to delude myself in this reality that I've created. Thank you, God. I didn't have to work for pedophiles and counter reality. Thank you, God. I didn't. There wasn't a program that does this disturbing. Thank you, God. I didn't waste my life doing these nasty things to people, lying to myself that it's our world. I can't even see the name of a pedophile that picked up kids. Sitting there trying to be pretend that you're brave when you're just the coward of the earth, lying to yourself that you're at war when you're sitting and torturing children and women too, and call somebody, oh, you're the nothing, I'm something, look at me, look at how my life is doing well. I'd rather be a nothing in their eyes than the something that they want me to be, or sorry, the something that they are. I'd rather lose my eyes, be castrated, lose my genitals, unable to walk, crawl on the floor, then be able to do all these things, move around, be mobile, like they say, be able to eat properly and function properly, and do these nasty things, working for pedophiles, be so indignified, live this sad, pathetic life, talk about being excited about somebody's going to be tortured, as if their life is going to be less, it's going to be improved, like their life is going to be better. They're such a losers that they believe that this is a winning. Oh, we're gonna win because you are being targeted by the government, and we are the contracted people by the government to do these horrible things. Where we use this technology, this military grade weaponry that can do everything possible, and you, as a subject that was put in this program by your old employer, reason why we can say the name of this pedophile, uh, is going to be tormented, tortured, and then die. I'm going to live such a happy life. That's them. They use the different tone of voices, try to sound menacing. I dared. Oh, you're gonna hurt. This is what they do. It's like they like in a wrestling gimmicky that character they have. But I see them for what they are. They're like, oh hell. Look at the if I open the door, I'll show you their heaven. You see heaven for them. It's pathetic. It's humiliating. And I'm here to make sure that they remember that. You guys are the pedophiles. You guys are the trash involved in the worst things ever. Pedophiles. I've called some of them pedophiles in their faces. And they want me to get you, let them live their fantasy. And they're like, you're sass. Because then sass, you're gonna do the pedophilia type of torture, the pedophilia things they put together with black girls and all that. Do you understand? They live off a reality they put together. They don't live in reality anymore. These things they create in my brain, they think this is something real. They think that it's sass. Naturally, he would be like, oh my gosh, you'll be black girl. No, it's what you've been creating in my brain, manipulating me to think like that. It's like, now remember when you were a kid. These pedophiles can't even speak about pedophiles. Filled with pedophiles, a CIA agent doing to 2-year-old things to 2-year-old and 6-year-old. Storyline. Well, they are, he's sass. That manipulate things in my brain. They are living off a reality that's so falsified, and they call you, you're nothing. You are such a nothing that you don't even want to live in reality. You've created this nastiness in my brain and think that this is reality. I'm 100% no. This sass thing is another thing that you guys manipulated and created. This is the black girl. Maybe I could make a black girl part 3. The sass. This is disgusting. I will never let them live the fantasy. They're like, no, there is, believe it, there is. We're not doing the pedophilia type of torture. To all my target individual, these people have deluded themselves that they're the something and we're the nothing. Then something are doing these things. The something have made themselves damn near spectrum like. And you know when they say it like as if like they haven't manipulated your brain into anything. As they're sass, black girl, target individual. I'd rather get raped. I'd rather get tortured. I'd rather get burned. I'd rather get castrated than having to dumb myself down into that level where they have created. And this is what they use childlike people who think that this fantasy, this sensation and stimulation that we will force him to experience, to think in this ways, to put together where they are winners because your brain is overrun by them, is reality. And they use this technology, this tone of voice. Oh, you're screwed. Yes, I'm screwed because you can say the name. You feel empowered. You guys are the pedophiles. Black girls is what you do. Sass is what you do. This stimulation is what you do. I could be in the hallway doing what they do. I'd rather be screwed, killed, tortured. They all want to live the fantasy. How sad is it that they try to make me think of these pedophilia things? You when you were a kid. What they have the CIA agents out here doing things to 2-year-old and 6-year-old and try to block it out. Stop it. Yeah. You understand? Pathetic. To all my target individual, we know who's the nothings.